Go.
Start of another week of NFL action, and that means it's Thursday night in the NFL here on EA Sports. I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you made me choose between the two, I'll tell you what. I'll just say you take one. I don't care who you take. I'll take the other.
What the fuck is
they're
that?
both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
That's the dumbest shot I've ever seen.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
First down at the 20. Has his target. And that's a gain of 13.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
Ben Roethlisberger and Joe Flacco, they meet a couple of times a year in the AFC North, and man, they are pretty experienced about these games coming right down to the wire when it's the Steelers and the Ravens.
Yeah, you and I have done so many of those games, and we've seen both of these quarterbacks win the game on the last drive. So they both they're tremendous quarterbacks. They're the face of their franchises, and it's always fun when you get the Ravens and Steelers in a game.
What do you see when you look at these two quarterbacks, Roethlisberger and Flacco?
Isn't it amazing what a Super Bowl victory does for you? Now look at Joe Flacco, and I see him going against Ben Roethlisberger, and I just say, wow, Joe Flacco's the man right now. And I think that's how he's going to be viewed. The public, what they thought about him before, it doesn't matter what they used to think. Now they look at him, and they know he's one of the best in the NFL, and he is one terrific quarterback.
The Ravens from the 37. Has the grab for about 4. Now a look at the Steelers defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. The Ravens now facing third down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. Flacco standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Flacco to his tight end, Pitta.
Well, the Dink and Duck quarterbacks, they love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw the short passes underneath. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
Phil, it's still early, but we're getting another chance to watch the Ravens and the Steelers tangle.
It's awesome in the gym. Every time we do a Ravens and Steelers game, it brings a smile to your face because when you talk to the players and coaches, they don't even deny the fact they don't like each other.
No, it's pure hatred. And you talk about the rivalry being back in the Ravens' favor over the last couple of years. It seems like they always play close games. I mean, how many times have we seen the difference being a margin of 3?
Yeah, well, you know what? When you get two teams that have a lot of talent and they don't like each other, it's going to be hard for one team to dominate for 60 minutes. I think that's the biggest reason why these games are always very close.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The running back goes in motion.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Flacco misses his man that time. Incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort. Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Flacco's going to take it from the gun. The catch is made by Justin Forsett.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it. It's just short of getting the first down.
When you see these two before the game, as we had our production meetings before, these two, they're different personalities, aren't they, preparing for a game like this?
Yeah, and there's a lot of ways to lead. They do it. You can do it in different ways. But Ben Roethlisberger, probably a little more, personality-driven, emotional. Just likes to talk and be around. And then Joe Flacco is, he kind of drifts along. He's pretty cool. But we see when he's playing, his productivity, how hard he works, makes him a good leader for the Baltimore Ravens, too.
The Ravens doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. The Ravens take it from the 23. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Second down after the incompletion. Flacco will take it from the gun. Forsett with the reception. That is play number 10 on this drive. Third and 3. Intercepted. Tackles made.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
Outside.
First down at the 33. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
The Ravens defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Second down coming up. The Ravens defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Play clock's running down. Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Clutch catch.
It's just not done enough, I think, in the league anymore. Everybody's so careful. But look what can happen. You can have the perfect throw, the perfect catch, and a big play.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. The give. And they are in on Bell.
Bell is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
The Ravens sat at the line. Dime package. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete. Here's a look at the Steelers' offense. They will be expecting far greater efficiency today. A week ago, they turned it over on 3 occasions.
3rd and 8 coming up after the incompletion. This should be the last play of the quarter. Drop back, shotgun formation. And it's swatted away.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Should be an easy one here.
The kick is good. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms here at Heinz Field.
Y'all
The
actually received
Ravens
the kickoff
return
this time?
team is ready. It'll be a touchback. The Ravens just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, Flacco. Flacco sends it to Brown. He's in the clear.
Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. Early in the second quarter, and they've staked themselves to the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, listen, don't start looking at that scoreboard, though. It's too early in the game. You just got to keep playing. Don't worry about winning and losing, but it's nice to be on top.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
Hayward Bayes got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
Let's go.
The Steelers will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 7-3. The Steelers from the 27.
Oh, that's a pick. Come on, man.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
What do you see when you look at these two quarterbacks, Roethlisberger and Flacco?
Isn't it amazing what a Super Bowl victory does for you? Now look at Joe Flacco, and I see him going against Ben Roethlisberger, and I just say, wow, Joe Flacco's the man right now. And I think that's how he's going to be viewed. The public, what they thought about him before, it doesn't matter what they used to think. Now they look at him, and they know he's one of the best in the NFL, and he is one terrific quarterback.
They'll set up now at midfield.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Bell's going to secure the handoff. And that gains one.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
The Ravens come out in a dime package. Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation.
Kyle Arrington has the interception. That brings the play to an end.
With the lead and their defense making plays like that, this is shaping up to be a very positive second quarter.
Man, they got it rolling, don't they, on both sides of the ball. And, you know, when you're in a situation like this, be aggressive. Go for the score as quick as you can on the offensive side.
Oh, my linebackers coked up.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Running back in motion here.
1st down at the 49.
He'll throw it over the middle.
Brown's got it. 1st down. That's reception number 2 for him. Coming to the line at the 40-yard line.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. The wide receiver in motion.
They'll run it here. Taken down at the 39. The Ravens have it at the 39.
Come on, yeah? What are you doing? What are you doing? Costing it 1st down.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on 3rd down after that incompletion. Flacco from the shotgun. Alvin Bud Dupree gets to the quarterback.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Brown taken down. And a run back of about 5. The Steelers back onto the field. Of course, the last drive they had it looked like they were going to put up some points, only to watch the football get picked off in opponent's territory.
Smart defensive coach they're going against in this game today. He knows how to put his players in positions to make plays, and he did that last drive, and they came up with the INT.
Was that on the quarterback, or was that just a great play by the defender?
I'm giving most of the credit to the defender. It's just a good play. Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
The Steelers have it at the 24. Bryant's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's another reception, giving him 2.
The offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. Roethlisberger's all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away.
God damn.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Ravens heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
It's a 2 tight end formation. They motion the receiver around to the other side. Flacco's got it in the gun. The catch is made by Justin Forsett, and he'll step out.
Well, it's a great feeling, isn't it, for an offense to throw a short pass to the running back and get a long gain. This guy is in there because he can run it, he can catch it, and he can make things happen.
First down here after the completion. Handoff. Charging ahead.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
2nd and short following the run. Handoff made. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. And that's a gain of 9.
If you're a running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. First down at the 43. Thomas there to take him down. It's now 2nd down.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
That's a gain of only a yard.
When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense, make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around. We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
All set to punt here. Brown's got it at the 17. That's a return of only 2.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
The Steelers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Roethlisberger set. Everybody emptied out for this snap.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Looking across the middle. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Bells really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player. The defensive line, they're shifting. They're getting into a spread look. I think they think this is going to be a pass.
Bryant's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
And it's knocked down.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
The Ravens go with the dime formation here on defense.
Antonio Brown with the catch.
That's reception number 2 for him. The Steelers, 1 timeout remaining.
First down, offense readying for the snap. This play set up by the long gainer.
Roethlisberger from the gun. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown. Brown's met at the 23.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
And it's batted down.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
The Ravens with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Steelers take it from the 23.
Down the field.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
Failing to connect there, 3rd down.
The Steelers will look to get to the 13 to pick up a first. He'll take the snap from the gun.
Intercepted.
That's a big-time play right there, Phil. The interception virtually assures they'll be holding the lead at halftime.
Absolutely big-time play by a big-time player. He read the quarterback, got in position, and made that interception.
Backs to the wall for the offense. This will probably be the last play of the first half.
Takes the knee. Both teams head to the locker rooms after a half dominated by the defenses. We've got a close one on our hands, friends. We'll send it out to Larry Ridley to break down the half as we continue in a moment. Tucker has the ball on the tee, ready to begin the 3rd quarter. And the second half is underway between these old rivals.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Steelers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
And that gains a few.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Ravens will come out in the dime. Roethlisberger's going to take off with it. On target.
Yeah, how y'all let
The
three
Steelers look
people
pretty confident out there on the field,
miss
don't they?
that?
They're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 40% on the day. 1st down and 10. Bell's taken down at the 40.
Bell's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
2nd down here.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
That's a
Bell's
pick.
got the catch and the first.
He's going. It's a pick.
Come to the line at the 28.
The Ravens defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Secures it with 2 hands.
The Steelers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score. When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
It's intercepted. Running room, and he's brought to the ground.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
Playing press coverage to the outside. The Ravens at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Flacco standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. On the money. And he'll step out of bounds.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle. Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Gains 14.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
The Ravens are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The Ravens snap it at the 41. Has his man. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
The Ravens, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Flacco will take it from the gun.
Forsett with the reception. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. Press coverage all the way. Time for the hurry-up offense. The quarterback motions the wide receiver. The Ravens snap it at the 31. Here's the quick toss. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
It's a setup.
To me, still one of the most
It was a
exciting
setup.
plays in NFL football. A long running play for a touchdown. And how about that when it had it all in its speed? Good moves, good blocks. Exciting touchdown.
The Steelers set to return the kick. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Steelers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And here we have second down. The Ravens set at the line. Dime package.
How are they catching this
Brown
shit?
has the catch.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 50% on the day. And it's swatted away.
Well, when you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage, it takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
Second down.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
They'll go shotgun here. Roethlisberger going down the field. But it's incomplete.
Take that shit off.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. Third and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
3rd and 10 coming up. The Steelers from the 32. Throws the pass. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
The Steelers don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
He's taken down at the 35.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him, and they only give up a couple yards.
The Steelers lined up in the nickel. The Ravens will take the snap from the 35. Flacco able to find Dennis Pitta. That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. The Ravens from the 37. Dan picks up about 3.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Flacco by himself in the backfield. From the gun. Steve Smith Sr. with the catch. It's been all about the defenses today. As back to the action. They're set to punt it away now. Antonio Brown will return this punt. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
The Steelers didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but, man, that was pretty easy.
Launching it deep. Interception by Webb. What do they do here, Phil, off the interception? They've got the lead. Obviously, they need to run some time off the clock, and a score could possibly put this game away.
Yeah, it's a tough situation sometimes when you get that interception right here. Do you worry about the clock, or you try to score? My advice is go for it. Go down there and try to score and put this game away.
The Ravens take it from the 33. And here's the toss. The defense accepts the penalty.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Ravens take it from the 23. Looking long, and there's a great catch. It's first down as they head to the line. Toss to the outside.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
Second down coming up.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
Handoff by Flacco. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The line of scrimmage, the 36.
First down at the 36. Toss play. Thomas is in on the tackle.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
Second and 5 coming up. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Ravens snap it at the 31. He'll throw it over the middle. Pitta's marked down after a gain of 4. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. 3rd and 1. They'll run it off the toss. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL. When it's 3rd and short, you got to man up and be tough and strong. Nice job that time by the offensive line. They let the running back get in there and pick up the first down.
The Ravens take it from the 23. Shazier's there to make the tackle.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Flacco's ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
Set up screen. And in for the touchdown.
Well, as a rookie in the NFL, you're just happy to be in the league, making money, doing what you love to do, and that's play football. But how about that? When you get in position and you score your first NFL touchdown.
Makes the PAT. The Ravens now getting ready to kick it away. It's Boykin with the return. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. First down at the 32.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. No huddle time.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Roethlisberger sends it to Brown.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's 2nd down now.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Steelers team official. The good news is this is just a minor issue, but that being said, he's going to stay on the bench for a bit longer before heading back out on the field.
The Steelers take it from the 33. Brought down by Mosley.
Bell's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Brown's tackled down after a gain of 7.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
At the 22-yard line, here they come. The Ravens come out in a dime package.
2nd and 2. And intercepted.
Damn, son.
There's a flag out. Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
First down at the 18. Toss to the outside.
He's got some daylight.
He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Outside now on the toss. He's tackled right at the 43.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs. Look at that. The defensive line, now they're all spreading out.
First down at the 43. An open lane. No one's going to get him now. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. That may have been the clincher right there.
Yeah, what a game all day long. So exciting to end it like this late in the game. Man, you enjoy victories like this.
Ravens getting set for the extra point. Extra point is good. The Steelers set to return the kick. Hayward Bays got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Steelers offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side, don't press the issue, just get this game over with.
Bell in the backfield. Single back set. Mosley's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Ravens guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield. It made the tackle.
That leads us to second down. The corners retreating. Roethlisberger's alone in the backfield. Quarterback did not get the snap in time. That'll be a delay of game.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation.
Makes the catch.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
It's third down coming up.
Bell's going to take the handoff now.
He's tackled beyond the
He called a
markers.
timeout.
It's a first down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
The Steelers snap it at the 36.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
The Steelers decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one.
First down here. Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Wheaton has hold of it.
Steps out of bounds.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 50% on the day. It's on target to Martavis Bryant. Brought down by Dumerville.
Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. So they complete one, and still it's second down. One more play, and it's in the books.
Here we go. 180.
Roethlisberger from the gun.
Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, you get the touchdown in the last play of the game, but it doesn't change anything. The player's going to be happy about what he's done, but the game was already decided.
It's good. The Ravens return team is ready. And he'll start his return. Gets away. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Most times,
Why you
Phil,
got a
a
big
rivalry
deal.
game comes down to the wire, but this was one-sided today.
Yeah, you know, Jim, when you play a rivalry game, it's that for a reason because you know them so well. Then you come out here and just get destroyed. That hurts your confidence. It makes you worry about what you're doing. You know, a lot of things to correct after this game.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.
Free.